All right, good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 26th, 2025. I'm Anthony. Welcome to Drive Dive, where basically I'm trying to make money while I drive. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to really feel more productive is where it started, as I have a long drive to work. But yeah, sure, it would be nice to be able to turn this little hobby into something that makes money. It's just kind of my goal, right? I mean, I have lots of things that I want to do, need to do, and which is why I'm so concerned with productivity and habit formation, and why I've been drawn to works like James Clear's Atomic Habits, where just trying to improve and refine the things that I do on a daily basis, try to identify, the bad habits, the time sucks, right? The wastes, the drains, and just overall be more productive, right? I'm trying to redesign my basement, that space, so that I'm less inclined to, at the end of the day, sit on the couch, watch TV, and essentially accomplish nothing, right? And I don't know, I'm on these like tirades of being very anti-technology, and whether it's with my habits or my kids' habits, it's just, I'm so focused on that. What is it doing for us? What is it helping us accomplish? What is it helping us get better at? And in a lot of ways, it's not, right? I'm reading these articles about how the way that we consume media even is actually making us dumber, right? On these like international tests, like the PISA, US, we're slipping in both, like, I guess, reading comprehension and in our math skills. And thinking about when I raised my own kids, right? I think we have more conversations about the media we're consuming when we're reading, right? And learning opportunities, I think, occur more often when we're reading, where we get to say, like, oh, by the way, that word means this, or, this is how you pronounce that, sorts of things. Or, he has the opportunity to practice difficult words, whether it's saying them, pronouncing them, right, reading them for the first time, etc. Those things I don't think really occur when watching television. I mean, we generally watch TV. We've gotten into that, watching it with captions, mostly because I think raising kids and babies when they're napping, right, not wanting the TV to be on too loud. So okay, let's have some captions on, and we're like, oh yeah, maybe it's possible, right? It's theorizing that, okay, watching TV with captions on, maybe we're exposing them to text, and in some way they're learning to read from an earlier age, and just trying to, I don't know, justify either maybe the TV watching and that type of media consumption. But who knows, man? I feel like, you wake up in the morning and I'm putting the TV on for my son. He's eating breakfast and watching YouTube videos on Fortnite for the most part. I've tried to get him to watch soccer videos, since he wants to be good at soccer, and we end up playing soccer 4 and 5 times a week, or will soon enough once the spring season really starts. I'm not knocking YouTube, right? I'm saying watch content that will help you improve in some way, that's aligned to some of your actual goals, instead of just this, passive consumption of media that numbs the brain. Like, just stop it. And then, when we get home in the afternoon, it's like my daughter wants to watch Blue's Clues. It's like, oh man. And I think some of those, shows are meant to be educational. It's cool. They mix in, some sign language and some basic, counting, and even at times, some literacy and whatnot, colors, right? So it's kind of cool, to have some, like I said, educational benefit, right? Some growth opportunities within, find a way to justify that media. But lately it's like, somehow she's gotten into painting. I'm like, all right, let's do that. Like, I'd much rather create and, train our brains that way than consume. Just create rather than consume. And that's something I've also been working on with my son. It's been kind of neat how our video game play has evolved into, whenever we have the time. It's difficult. We'll play video games, we'll record, and we'll upload to YouTube. So we get some of that content creation, and then when he's watching other videos, he's then critically consuming it, talking about how one guy playing. Oh man, I forget the name of the game, but one guy playing a game where he always has the role of the imposter. Among Us, thank you. He always has the role of the imposter. My son's going like, man, how does he always get to be the imposter? And then he realized after watching me edit videos, he probably just edited that part out, sorts of things. So it's neat, but I don't think you get to always be that kind of critical consumer, unless you have an idea of how it's made, right? How the sausage is made, so to speak. So it's an interesting sort of relationship between creation and consumption. And so I would urge you to just look at the ways that you're consuming media. Are there different types of or different types of content, right? So consuming media meaning like video versus book, audio, right? Text or audio, video, text or audio, different formats, right? Video, text, audio. Is there a different type of content, within each of those formats that might better align to your goals and make you overall, more productive? But my ultimate goal, right? I would love, like I started out talking about the need to and the want to. Like, yes, I need to go to work. I need to right now drive an hour, and traffic is ridiculously slow these past couple days. I need to drive an hour to get to work. Like, those are things I need to do. I need to cut the grass, right? I'm really not looking forward to that. I really want to spend more time creating content, either making videos like this in long format or having the time to sit down and create some shorts, playing around with that part of YouTube, see if I can get my viewership and subscribers and all that stuff up, eventually monetize, so that this thing that I want to do does support maybe financially those things that I need to do, right? If I need to cut the grass but don't really have the time, there's only 24 hours in a day, I want to spend time doing this, I want to spend time with my kids, I want to spend time with my wife, like, somebody's got to cut the grass, and it'd be nice to be able to pay someone to do that. Well, in order to pay somebody to do that, we either need to make those sacrifices, like not be able to save as much, etc., or I need to be able to monetize the things that I want to do, right? If I'm making this content, if my son and I are creating content, I need to figure out how to get those channels monetized. If my kids are creating art, how can I use that as tools to, create thumbnails for this YouTube content? Or is it possible to, create merch, right? Sell online, t-shirts and stickers and whatever, out of their art. Would be some kind of cool stuff to figure out. So those are, some ideas, some projects. If you're watching this and you got some thoughts and input, some tools, capabilities, related to any of that, partner on some things, I'd be like happy as heck to have those conversations. So comment down below, find a way to reach out. And that's just kind of where my head is, hoping to, one, essentially make money while I drive, make money while I'm playing with my kids. I just had a really weird thought, but yeah, not going there, man. So that's about it, just trying to figure out how to turn the things I want to do and love to do into money, so I can cover the things that I need to do, right? So that's it, sort of a question for you. How do you do that? So comment down below. Otherwise, yeah, please, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, hit that notification bell. I like to record a video every day, kind of document and capture, share my successes, failures, struggles as a husband, father, teacher, TCG player, YouTuber, landscaper, etc. Yeah, follow along, man. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Have a great one.